no rest for teams competing for positions.
Is very comfortable working down low.
Now Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Continuing, if he's got space, he's got the ultra green light.
Yep, that one's good.
Man, flat in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring.
Ooh, poked away. Marshall
already having a big impact on this game.
Pass to Brooks. Over Washington. Suns trail by 7. Next trip up the floor. That one doesn't drop.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
Here's Green. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Marshall. Really one to watch. Jalen Green is an exciting young star in this league, Richard.
Yeah, he's done a lot of maturing as a player in just a few seasons. Sometimes he looks confident, sometimes he looks overwhelmed. But his overall game has improved.
And you watch Jalen Green, the second pick of the 2021 draft. He is built to score, Richard.
Yeah, he's a terrific shooter. Moves easily around the floor. And his ability to make mid-air adjustments, yeah, that's something different.
Iguodala, he's checked in for the Suns. Allen comes in for Devin Booker.
The first ever pick out of the G League Ignite, Jalen Green created his own pathway to the NBA, selected second overall in 2021.
Such confidence as a passer. Hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Here's Flag. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Suns trail by 6. Here's Gillespie. Really struggled in the loss against Houston. Over Flag. Here's Brooks. And it's Flag with a rebound. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 10 shooting. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Allen attacking. And it's Flag with a rebound.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes.
Good work there as it goes.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
The Suns have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Oh, swiped away. And there's the lob. Knocks it loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Cooper Flag. And here are the Suns now. 8-point game. Phoenix calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Goodwin's checked in for Gillespie. Dallas also making some changes. Middleton comes in for Marshall. And it's Thompson in for Christie. 1:56 left in the first. Here's Goodwin. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Thompson. Here he goes. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
And that one's good. Middleton.
With how well he shoots it, you can forget Middleton is 6'7". That size and high release point helps him close in.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. he's on his way to the line.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Phoenix shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And that one misses. Dallas leading by 6. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, a little bit of bounce still, Clay. Okay, I see you. Get off.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The Suns shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Pass to Allen. Shoots over Thompson. And that one's long.
That's rock-solid defense on a really good score.
And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Gafford passes to Middleton. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Out to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Flag. Allen defending.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Mavericks. Daniel Gafford. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Gafford. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Goodwin. And the layup is good. Goodwin's got his second bucket on the night.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Flag. Basket's good. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And so it's Dallas now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back with you shortly. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Royce O'Neal is out there with Williams. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Jalen Green. And it's Gillespie in at the 1. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. It's going to be Thompson shooting. That's on Mark Williams. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
And when healthy, Clay remains a dynamic player. Lights out scorer who often defends well.
Gillespie passes to O'Neal. And here is Williams. And stolen by Nembhard. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in. It was really important time, and it was good for me." Guys,
thanks a lot, Allie.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Here's Gillespie. He's guarded by Washington. Shot is good by Gillespie. Gillespie's gotten his first points in this one.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen. Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
O'Neal with it. Checked by Washington. Gillespie passes to Williams. Here's Gillespie. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Middleton looking around. Here's Washington. Oh, misses the dunk. Suns trail by 17. Outside Booker. Pass to Williams. That's certainly the case with Royce O'Neal.
Yeah, after playing at 2 different universities and then going undrafted, he played 2 years overseas in Germany and Spain, and then he finally signed with an NBA team and has not looked back.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Nembhard. Still no points. Washington passes to Thompson. Buries it from 3. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Timeout called. The Suns.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
So for Dallas, Bagley's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Middleton. And Christie subbed in for Thompson. Here's Booker. The shot won't fall. Christie with some nice D. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Washington inside. He's against O'Neal. That one goes. Count it. Washington's got 8 here in this quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Good chance here for Booker. That one off the back iron and out.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
The Mavericks on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. Washington, hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Washington's got 14 points for the game. The Suns have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to O'Neal. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Nembhard, the pass to Marshall. And he's going for the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And now the Suns fast break. And it's Green missing. The Mavericks have gone 8 for 9 here in this second. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Klay Thompson.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
Pass to Booker. And the bucket is good. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
Calls the play and Booker executes to perfection.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Nembhard.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. Iguodaro, he's checked in for Williams. Dylan Brooks comes in for O'Neal. Allen, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Goodwin is subbed in for Gillespie.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Out of bounds.
And the list of rookie leaders in assists over the last 10 games. Cooper Flagg third.
You love to see a rookie come in and play this unselfishly, putting the team ahead of himself and making a good first impression.
Brooks outside. Puts it up. Misses off the right iron.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trash.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Flags checked in for Dallas. Here's Goodwin. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Goodwin's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Here's Christie. Pass to Bagley. Oh, misses the dunk.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Three-pointer, Brooks. And the rebound goes to Dallas. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Phoenix. Next game, they'll get to take on the Lakers in Los Angeles. That'll be the first leg of just a two-game trip for them. Here's Brooks, and finished off by Brooks.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Shooting for Dallas, Najee Marshall, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Hits both from the stripe.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And it's hammered home by Green.
A nice handle move there by Green.
Dallas leading by 20. Here's Marshall. Rebounded by Green. And the Suns shooting at about 44% so far. And Allen gets it to go.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket. Board.
Now here's Green. Guarded by Marshall. Clock at 6. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. And it's in there.
Najee Marshall.
Marshall's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
P.J. Washington. He's feeling it tonight. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K. Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this lead. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about the Phoenix?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've seen P.J. Washington really having a great game.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Flag is out there with Max Christie. And it's Marshall in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Brooks. Back to Booker from 15 feet away. And that one's good. Booker's got 6.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Williams passes to Gillespie. Got a hand on it.
This was in bold on flag scouting reports. His ability to shut down shots.
And it's Green missing. Dallas leading by 22. Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, this is the fourth and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks, Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Back to you.
He's seen it all. Allie, appreciate the report. Good on the bucket.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Phoenix. Now a timeout called by Phoenix. We've seen P.J. Washington really having a great game.
We all know the message from their coach. Figure out a way to stop the hot hand.
And with this pause, let's take a look at the teams that have generated the most offense on the break this season. The Mavericks fourth.
When it comes to transition play, this team outperforms most others. They've got a lot of speedy players, and they use them well.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Dylan Brooks.
And so he hits the technical free throw. You know, Richard, when you think about work rate, Dylan Brooks and the effort with which he plays comes to mind.
Yeah, we created statistics based on effort. Oh, Dylan Brooks would be one of the guys on the top of the list. Energy exerted, contact plays, bumps. He does everything to agitate the offensive play.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Gillespie passes to Green. Now here's Booker. Williams finds Booker. Brooks drives in from 6 feet away. Count the basket. Brooks has got 7 points in the game.
And what a drive from Brooks. Just carving through the defense like me on the slopes in Aspen.
And that one's good. Flag.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Brooks with it. Gafford picks him up. Offensive rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Flag. And here's Marshall. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Dallas.
Marshall. Assist from Flag.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Brooks outside. First one falls for him. A different look for Phoenix. Iguodaro, he's checked in for Williams. O'Neal comes in for Green. And it's Allen in for Gillespie. Dallas also making some changes. Chris Middleton's checked in for Washington. Williams comes in for Christie. And it's Nembhard in for Marshall. For Dallas, they've gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Here's Middleton. Back to Gafford. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. And that's 13 points here for Daniel Gafford. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Middleton against Allen. Stymied by Middleton.
And even though Middleton doesn't pile up blocks, he has the length to disrupt shooters, and he did right there.
Nembhard, the pass to Middleton. Back to Nembhard. From downtown, sinks it from distance. Nembhard's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Here's Allen, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Stolen by Gafford.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Flagg. He's covered by O'Neal. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. Allen outside. They double team Allen. Shot from 16. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Oh, showtime. Flagg going up to get it.
For Phoenix, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Knocked away and stolen by Nembhard. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And stolen by Booker. On the break. Here's O'Neal. Stymied by Middleton. Down low. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Three-pointer, Brooks. And the three-pointer goes. Brooks has got 8 points here in the quarter.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Brooks outside. Lots of room. And he gets the jumper to drop. Brooks has got 10 points in just the second half.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flagg to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
Goodwin's checked in for Phoenix. Dallas has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. And he dunks it down.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And they pick up 2.
Yeah, I know the guys love to see Brooks get in a groove like this. It gets the whole team fired up.
Pass to Middleton. Here's Flagg. 3 seconds left. And he drives in. Gets it off. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Dallas on top, delivering the blowout. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
Got some great looks. Great looks. Defensively, we're getting stops, too.
And Jason Kidd, happy with the way his team is performing, hoping they can maintain momentum.
Well, they're working together, both ends of the floor, and doing a great job of playing at their pace.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Amir Coffey, Malawach out there with Dylan Brooks, and it's Fleming in at power forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The shot no good. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Left side, Williams. Here's Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
That's the mindset Middleton has to have. Be active and keep moving. Never let the defense get comfortable.
And the Suns shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Thompson with a steal. To the inside. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Goodwin, no good. Dallas has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. And that one's good. Middleton.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Knocked loose. Williams passes to Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Coffey, the pass to Fleming. Here's Goodwin. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Five on the clock. Blocked! And so the ball out of bounds. Bagley touched it last. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
The shot's good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
The Suns have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Here's Coffey. No good again that time.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Sinks that one from the post. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Here's Goodwin. Williams defending. Shot is good by Goodwin.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
With the floater, Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got his first points of the night.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Suns have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Here's Goodwin. Williams defending. Goodwin, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Williams. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
Richard, the league taking some steps to prevent flopping. What's the criteria for what crosses the line?
It's called STEM. It's an acronym for secondary, theatrical, exaggerated movements. Yes, that's a real term. It's kind of a limited definition, and it basically says, don't be an idiot.
Green in the post, guarded by Marshall. To the middle. Nails the baby hook.
Nice feed by Thompson. Most of the time, Clay either shoots or passes it. Doesn't really dribble that much.
And Booker's got the ball here for Phoenix. Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 8 in this fourth quarter. Williams in the post. Marshall outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Bagley. Count it. Bagley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Goodwin. The offensive rebound. for three. Booker gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Left side, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. That's tipped. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Mavericks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
Well, at least they're going to take one game in this season series. It was an uphill climb.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Cooper Flagg.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Here's Booker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
To say Devin Booker is a tough cover, well, that's an understatement.
At the line for your Suns, Devin
And he
Booker.
drops it first. The Mavericks making a switch here. Christie's checked in. Both free throws good from Booker.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Goodwin.
Whew. He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
To the paint. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game. 6 on the shot clock. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.